and welcome to the second edition of the Sportskeeda Ashes Hangout. Today we have two of our writers with us, Nayyar and Rohini. So without wasting too much time, let's just jump right into it. Nayyar, the Old Trafford pitch, historically a very good one for test matches. What are your predictions this time?
More spin. England would definitely want to go with two spinners. This pitch can offer good spin, more chance in this Ashes series than in the first two test matches. So yeah, we're going to see more of spin in this test match. And England have a better advantage over Australia because they have Swan and Panisa, which are any day better than Leon and Ashton Agar. So yeah.
And Ro, what do you think? Do you think Australia should also play two spinners in Agar and Leon?
They would. I think they would want to go with two spinners, but the point for Australia is not about their bowling. It has done well in the two tests so far, but about their batting. So now I think for them it is very important that they bring the focus to their batting because Shane Watson isn't performing at the top of the order. So for them, even if, for example, like Nayyar was talking about Monty Panesar and Graham Swan getting into the attack. As it is, Shane Watson and the other batsmen are struggling. So Australia would want to do something with their batting more than their bowling. Their bowling is comparatively decent. So I think Australia would want to go for spinners, but their spinners aren't exactly up to the job. Their fast bowlers are doing pretty decently for them, but their batting is what needs to be really important for them. They need to improve on their batting. Their bowling is okay.
And it's interesting that you mentioned Shane Watson. Nayyar, I think we discussed this a couple of days ago. Shane Watson is having some serious problems with that front foot coming across the off stump. He's been dismissed 3 out of 4 times in a similar fashion. Do you think psychologically that's hurt him?
Yeah, definitely. It would have hurt him, his mental aspect of cricket, so definitely so far. We have seen Shane Watson. Shane Watson can really turn around the series for Australia. But for him to perform, he has to really come out of this mental block. England have really found out something which they can attack Shane Watson with, and he has got out playing same shot in 4 innings. So yeah, definitely he would want to get out of the mental block hole. And Shane Watson is someone who can turn this series around for Australia. So
he could be the Ian Botham.
He could be the Ian Botham for Australia. So yeah, Australia would be hoping that he does come out of that mental thing. So Shane Watson is the key for Australia any day, any test match. So I would back him still till the end of the series. Let's see what happens.
And Ro, we haven't spoken about this important factor, the captains. Both the captains really haven't been on top of their game this time. How important a factor do you think that is going forward?
Both captains haven't been doing that great. But if you compare the two, Michael Clarke is doing something on the personal run front. He made an important half century in the second innings in the second test. Alistair Cook, in comparison, hasn't really been getting his course right. But for me, what is more important is when it comes to getting the team going, it is Alistair Cook who has succeeded rather than Michael Clarke, who has not taken responsibility for what is being happened.
Do you think so? Who do you expect to perform next test among the captains? Ro?
I think Alistair Cook.
Alistair Cook?
Is.
Alright. And speaking of the English top order, Nayyar, your thoughts on Joe Root?
Saw what he can do in the second test. So yes, England are lucky to have him, and any day a better top order than Australia. So yeah, Cook is gonna perform. Joe Root is getting into the things in the mix of things right now. So yes, a very good looking English top order, and that's something Australia has to work at. Probably bring in Jackson Bird for a change. So definitely England are much ahead at this point.
Let's quickly end. So would you guys say a 5-0 looks likely for England?
I would say, yeah.
Nayyar.
Okay. 5-0 looks very likely, but it's gonna take England much more fighting to do because Australia can come back. So yeah, 5-0 difficult. Yes, it can happen.
Ro?
I'll stick to the side of safety and say 4-1 just because I have some margin of pity left for Australia. So that's my emotional side speaking, not my real hardcore feeling side. 4-1 just to give Australia a chance.
Alright, great. So there you have it. It's unanimous. Our experts think it's England all the way. Alright, thank you for joining us, and hope to see you very soon.
So there you have it, folks. It looks like the clear favorites for this match are England. All our experts, right? Let's find out at the end of the third test. We'll see you next time for the fourth test. Goodbye.